Hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I have a 1 hour power yoga flow for you. This is a full body flow for all levels. Bring you the experience of a studio class to the home. Let's begin in a easy seated pose today. Cross your legs comfortable in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Soften the gaze or close eyes. And bringing your awareness inside. Flip the palms facing up to the sky. Relax your shoulders away from the ears. Relax the jaw. Focusing on the third eye chakra, the point between the eyebrow center, the home of your intuition for next 10 seconds. Focusing on the third eye chakra, the point between the eyebrow center, the home of your intuition for next 20 seconds. Beautiful. Keep staying inside. Keep connecting with the body. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Take one more deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Keep breathing in and out through the nose, but sometimes it's nice to open the mouth as you exhale just to let go. And as you are ready, we begin to move. Open the eyes. Inhale, circle the hands up to the sky. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Plant the right hand to behind the right hip. Left hand on the right knee. Keep lengthening your spine and twist from the belly to the chest. Inhale to re-extend the arms beside the ears. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Plant the left hand behind you. Right hand on the left knee. Twist from the belly to the chest. Twist to let something go. Inhale, both hands up to the sky. Exhale, plant the right hand to outside the right hip. Left arm above the left ear. Rotating your heart up to the sky. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the shoulders back over the hips. Exhale, left hand on the mat and right arm above the right ear, rotating the heart up the sky. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, tabletop position. Start the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, kick the right leg back, square the hips, open the heart forward. Exhale, reach your left arm beside the left ear. Take a deep inhale to get long through the spine. Exhale, crunch and contract your right knee, left elbow. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend and contract. One more round. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, rounding deeper. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, this time bend the right knee, capture the right toes, kick the right heel up and back, open your heart forward. Release our hand and our knees down to a tabletop position. Inhale, kick the left leg back, square the hips, open your heart forward. Exhale, reach your right arm beside the right ear. Take a deep inhale to get long. Exhale, crunch and contract. Right elbow lifting. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend and contract. Inhale, reach it longer. Exhale, rounding deeper. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bend the left knee, capture the left toes. Kick the left heel up and back, open the heart forward. And release the hands or knee down to tabletop. Curl the toes, send the hips back and up to the downward facing dog. Walk your hands toward the toes, straight rock dog. Capture the opposite elbows, bend the knees if you need it. Sway the upper body side to side. Release your hands down to the mat. Walk your hands back to the top of the mat to a downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Throw the shoulders forward. Engage the core. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send the hips back and up. Let's do that again. Inhale, high plank. Shifting the shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, hips back and up to the downward facing dog. One more round. Inhale, high plank. Shifting your shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, hips back and up to the downward facing dog. Beautiful. Inhale, kick the right leg up and back into the sky to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. So go the right knee in one way to activate the hip flexion and reverse a circle. Kick the right leg up and back into the sky, three-legged dog. Step the right foot between the hands to a low lunge. Bend the left knee down, circle the hands overhead to crescent moon. You can tuck the left toes or untuck the left toes. Cut to the arm to open the heart up to the sky. Beautiful. Inhale. Re-extend the arms beside the ears. Exhale, plant the hands down to the mat. Straighten the right leg to a half split pose. Reach the chest over the right thigh. Forehead down to the right leg. You got this. Inhale, come back to crescent moon. Rebend the right knee. Circle the hands up to sky. Exhale, capture the left wrist with the right hand. Push the hips to the left side, leaning your torso to the right. Feel free to plant the right hand down to the mat for a deeper sensation here. On the next, plant the left hand inside the right foot. Tuck the left toes, lift the right knee, and reach the right hand up to the sky. One more deep inhale. Exhale, high plank, plant the palms down to the mat. Extend the right leg back to high plank. Drop the knee, chest chin down to a modified low plank. Inhale to cobra under the toes, to open the heart forward. Exhale to down dog, tuck the toes, send the hips back and up to the downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky to a three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the hips. So goes the left knee in one way. And then reverse that circle. Beautiful. Kick the left heel up and back into the sky. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands. Bend the right knee down to the mat. So go the hands overhead to crescent moon. Bend the elbows to open the heart up to sky. Inhale to re-extend the arms beside the ears. Exhale, plant the hands down to the mat. Straighten the left leg to a half split pose. Continue breathe. Inhale, rebend the left knee, so go the hands up to sky to a crescent moon. Exhale, capture the right wrist, leaning the torso to the left for a side body stretch. And feel free to plant the left hand down to the mat for a deeper stretch here. You got this. On the next, plant the right hand inside the left foot. Tuck the right toes. Lift the right knee and reach the left hand up to sky to a low lunge twist. Beautiful. Plant the hands down to the mat. Extend the right leg back to high plank. We're going through second round of Vinyasa flow. You are more than welcome to flow same as the first round, or I invite you to low plank here. Bend the elbow to a traditional low plank. Inhale to up dog under the toes to open the heart forward, or drop the knees down to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Send hips back and up. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale to mountain pose, so go the hands overhead. Exhale to forward fold, hands from the hips, hands down to the mat. Inhale to halfway lift flat, the back elongate, jaw spine. Exhale to high plank, plant the palms, step the toe to the back of the mat, and take your own Vinyasa flow with your option. Come down to Chaturanga push-up, up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog, hips back and up. That is the sun salutation 8 today. Let's flow 2 more rounds. Breath to movement, or feel free to flow at your own pace. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift flat the back. Exhale, forward fold. Chest over the thighs. Inhale, mountain pose, so go the hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank or skip it. Step the toe to the back of the mat. Chaturanga push up, your option. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. One more round, here we go. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel to the top. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale to mountain pose, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from the hips, hands down to the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank, walk back or fly back if you are ready for it. Up dog or cobra. Take your own flow. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Amazing. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. One more deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, side or out. Beautiful. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale to chair pose, bend the knees, sink your hips low. Arms beside the ears. Sinking the hips a little lower. Continue breathe here. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, open, twist to the right. Reach the right hand to be high. Left hand to the front. Inhale, come back to chair, arms beside the ears. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Reach your left hand to be high. Level the hips. Inhale to chair, hands up. Exhale, forward fold, hands down to the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank, take your own flow, fly back or walk back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. Three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch the right knee into the nose, engage the core. Inhale, three-legged dog, keep your right leg up and back. Exhale to low lunge. Step the right foot between the hands. Circle the hands overhead to a high crescent pose. Continue breathe here for a moment. Sinking the hips low. Maybe open the heart forward for a little back bending here. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, bend elbows, cut to the arms. Open the heart up to the sky. Beautiful, with control. Reach your arms beside your ears, your chest over the front thigh to your crescent ridge here. Inhale, warrior two, open up to the left. Continue breathe here, widen the stance if you need it. You got this. Inhale, reverse warrior high, find the right hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant no hands down, extend the right leg back. Chaturanga, push up. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up and back. Into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee into the nose, engage the core. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the left leg up and back. Exhale to low lunge, step the left foot between the hands. So go the hands overhead to high crescent. Continue breathe here. Reach your hands up to sky. Feel free to open the heart a little bit here for a little back bend. On the next, bend the elbows, cut to the arms, expose the heart up to sky. Now let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, crescent reach. Arms beside the ears, chest over the left thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, warrior two. Open up to the right. Gaze the left fingertips. Continue breathe here. Inhale, reverse way high. Find the left hand up and back. Reach the left hand a little further to the back of the mat. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your hands. Extend the left leg back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. That was the sunshine meditation be today. Let's flow 2 more rounds. Breath to movement. Feel free to flow at your own pace. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward, forward. Travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sink your hips low. Reach your arms beside the ears. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Open the right arm to be high. Inhale, come back to chair, arms beside the ears. Exhale, open, twist to the left. Reach the left hand to be high. Inhale, come back to chair, arms beside the ears. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank, walk back or fly straight back to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step through, right foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to your arms. Open your heart up to sky. Inhale, crescent reach. Arms beside the ear, chest over the right thigh. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the left. Inhale, reverse way high. Find the right hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Option one leg plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up and back. Into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Inhale, left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Left foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to your arms. Open your heart up to sky. Inhale, crescent reach, arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the right. Inhale, reverse way, high, find the left hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, both hands down. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to downward facing dog. Amazing. Next round, here we go. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale to chair pose, bend the knees, sit low, reach your hands up. Exhale, chair, twist to the right, reach your right hand to be high, left hand to the front. It's time to add on my fat. Inhale, left knee into the chest, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale to the eagle pose. Stack the left leg on top the right, and then right arm underneath the left. Wrap the arms like a rope, or feel free to hug the shoulder here. You can rest the right toes on left toes on the mat, or hook the left toe to behind the right ankle, sinking the hips low. You can stay still here or join me for a little cat cow here. Inhale, lift elbows, up, 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 and back. Exhale, crunch the elbows towards the navel point. Give me 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift the elbows, up and back. Exhale, crunch the elbows towards the navel point. One more round. Inhale, elbows up and back. Exhale, elbows toward the navel point. Beautiful. Inhale to mountain pose. Release the wraps, both heels on the mat. Hands overhead. Exhale, chair, twist to the left. Bend the knees, sink the hips low. Reach the left hand behind. Inhale, right leg up to one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, eagle pose. Stack the right leg on top of your left arm underneath the right. Wrap the arms like a rope or hug the shoulders. Take whatever works for you today. Rest the right toes on the mat or hook the right toes behind the left ankle. Sink the hips low. You can stay stillness here or join me for cat cows moment. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Exhale, crunch the elbows to the navel point. 2 more rounds. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Exhale the elbows to the navel point. You choose your range of motion here. 1 more round. Inhale, lift the elbows up and back. Exhale, elbows to the navel point. You got this. Inhale to mountain pose. Release the wraps, hands overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Hands on the mat. Inhale, half fully flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, right leg up and back. Into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Extend the right leg to the left to a fallen triangle. Plant the left heel down. Flip the hips up to sky. And then left arm above the left ear. Push the hips away from the mat. Continue breathe here. On the next, lower the sitting bones down to the mat. Reach the right hand to the left toes, left hand to the right hip here. Chest over the left thigh. Inhale, lift the shoulders over the hips. Carpet to the arms. Exhale, twist to the left. Left hand reach to the right toes. Right hand to the left thigh, chest over the right thigh. Let's do that again. Inhale, shoulders over the hips. Exhale, twist left. Chest over the left thigh. Inhale, shoulders over the hips. Exhale, twist right. Chest over the right thigh. Inhale, one more round, shoulders up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, both hands to the top of the mat. Tuck the left toes. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step through right foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, cut to the arms, open your heart up to sky. Inhale, crescent reach, arms beside the ears, chest over the right thigh. Exhale, warrior three, pick up the left leg, square the hips, bend the right knee if you need it. Reach your arms beside the ears, connect to your strong warrior three. Amazing. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the left, plant the left heel down, cup it to your arms. Inhale, reverse, way high, right hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Option one leg plank, up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Extend the left leg to the right for a fallen triangle. Plant the right heel down, flip the hips up the sky. Right arm above the right ear, continue breathe. Beautiful. On the next, lower your hips down to the mat. Hook to the big toes or capture the ankles here. Extend the tailbone back and down at the same time. Lift the chest down to the mat. Forehead down to the mat if it's possible. You got this. Inhale, lift the chest up, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, both hands back to the top. Tuck the right toes. Inhale, left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, step through, left foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, bend elbows, open your heart up to the sky. Inhale, crescent reach, arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior three, engage the core, pick up the right leg. Level your hips, bend the left knee if you need it. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the right carpet to the arms. Inhale, reverse, way high, find the left hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Both hands on the mat. Extend the left leg back. Up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Bend the elbows down. Choose your dolphin pose. Feel free to come down to the child's pose. Reach the chest or the thighs to send the hips up to sky. Pressing the heels down to the mat. Breathe into the hamstrings in the back of the legs. You are more than welcome to stay here or join me for headstand. In the list of fingers, press the index finger down to the mat. Walk the toe to the top to stack the hips over the shoulders. Bring the top of the head down to the mat. And then lift the legs up to sky, one leg at a time, or both legs up to sky. Challenge the core and have fun with it. And breathe. Stay with me for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down to child's pose. Either you are in dolphin pose or headstand. We meet back in a child's pose. Forehead down to the mat. Your power flow is over. Just a moment here to reset. You got this, my friend. When you are ready, meet me back in it. Downward facing dog. Curl the toes and hips back and up to the down dog. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, right foot to the right thumb. Plant the left heel down. So go the hands overhead to a warrior one. We'll be here for a little bit. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the left. Bend the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Pointing the left toes up to sky. Feel free to find a bind behind the back. Interlace the fingers behind the back. Keep opening the left shoulder up and back. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release both hands back to the top of the mat. Walk the right foot to the right, outside of the right pinky here. And then bend the left knee down to the mat. So go the right hand up and back. Capture the left toes if it's possible. Continue breathe. You got this, my friend. Release the right hand back to the top of the mat. Straighten the right leg, send the hips back and up to a half split. Bring your forearms down to the mat, releasing the neck. Beautiful. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, left foot to the left thumb. Bend the right, plant the right heel down to the mat. Circle the hands up the sky to a warrior one. Continue breathe. Just a moment here, connecting with the strong warrior one pose. Let's take one more deep inhale. Exhale, Skandasana to the right. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, pointing the right toes up to sky. Feel free to bring your hands behind the back for a back here. Whatever option you're in, keep opening the right shoulder up and back. Keep breathing. You got this. Release the both hands back to the top of the mat. Standing on the tips of the right toes, walk the left heel to the left edge of the mat. Bend the right knee down. So go the left hand up and back to legs just twisting. Bend the right knee, capture the right toes, if it's possible. One more goodbye. Inhale. Exhale, release the left hand back to the top. Straighten the left leg, send the hips back and up. Bring the forearms down to the mat. Inhale to rebend the left knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. In this down dog, bend the knees. Bring the knees together to kiss. Slide the heel to the long edge of the mat and then rotate the calf to the long edge of the mat here. Bring the sitting bones down to the mat. You can sit up right here in this hero pose today, or bring your hands behind your hips. Lower your shoulder down to the mat. You can hang out right here, or bring the shoulders all the way down to the mat. You can plant your hands on the hips, or suppose your head here, capture the opposite elbows. Keep the knees together to kiss. Feel the sensation to the tops of the thighs. Bring your hands to the heels and then lift the shoulders over the hips. Walk your hands forward. Come up to tabletop position. Tap the top of the feet down. Beautiful. Inhale, hands overhead, standing on the knees. Exhale to the camel pose. Hands on the hips or hands on the heels. Find a big back bend, heart opening here. Use the core to lift the shoulders over the hips. Tuck the chin into the chest, interlace of fingers, rounding the back. Bring the top of the head down to the mat to a rapid pose. Feel free to drop your knuckles towards the head direction. Come back to child's pose when you are ready. Forehead down to the mat. Hands to the top of the mat or hands by the sides. Meet me back in the tabletop position when you are ready. Slide the right knee to the right wrist. Extend the left leg back to a single pigeon pose. You can sit up right here or join me for king pigeon pose. Bend the left knee. Bring the left toe to inside of your left elbow. Interlace the fingers in front of the chest. And then rotate the right arm to behind the head for a shoulders opening here. And breathe. One more deep inhale. Exhale, release the pose. And then swing the left leg forward. 45 degrees, the left leg. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, heart seated forward for chest over the left thigh. Forehead to the left leg. Lift the chest up when you are ready. Hug the right knee into the chest. Plant the right hand to behind the right hip. For a seated twisting, feel free to hook the left elbow to out to the right thigh for a deeper shoulder twist. And release a twist. Cross the legs. Come back to a tabletop position. Slide the left knee to the left wrist. Extend the right leg back. Same at the side. You can hang out here or join me for king pigeon pose. Bend the left knee and bring your left toe to inside the right wrist. No, bend the right knee rather. Bring the right toe to inside the right wrist. Interlace the fingers in front of the chest. Rotate the left arm to behind the head for a deeper shoulders opening. Gaze to the left side. You got this. Release and pose. Swing the right leg to the top of the mat. Open the right leg to a 45 degree. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, seated forward for chest over right thigh. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, hug the left knee into the chest. Plant the left hand behind the hip. Option, hook the right elbow to the outer left thigh. Keep lengthening your spine and twist. And release a twist when you are ready. Straighten the both legs out. Lie down onto the back. Bend your knees. Bring your heels toward your hips. Bring your hands by the side. Hands, reach your fingertips to the ankles here or grab your ankles if possible. Inhale to a bridge pose. Lift your hips up of the mat. Chin into the chest. You can hang out here or join me for wheel pose today. Plant the palms above the shoulders. Push the shoulders away from the mat. Lift the heels up of the mat as an option to create more space for the back. Hug your inner thighs in towards together. Open your heart forward. And lower your shoulders down to the mat when you are ready. Hug your knees into the chest. Straighten both legs up to sky. You are more than welcome staying here or join me for a shoulder stance. Plant your hands underneath your hips and push your hips away from the mat to kick the heels up to sky. Gaze to the navel point. And again, you can hang out here or join me for waterfall. Slowly lower the toes over the head here. Interlace the fingers if it's possible. Whatever option you're in, continue breathe here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees toward the forehead. Hands behind your hip for support. Lower the hips down to the mat. Straighten the legs out. Arms by the side. Savasana pose. Lay down onto the back. Close the eyes. Soften the body, soften the mind. Relax completely your physical body and your mind. Beautiful, my friend. You can relax in Savasana pose as long as you like. Whenever you are ready, so go the hands overhead. In the list of fingers, take a deep inhale for a good morning stretch. Exhale, turn the body to the right. Bend the left knee. Keep the eyes closed. Come up to a seated position. Cross your legs, comfortable in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hand to the heart center. We are closing our practice. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it all go. Open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy it. I wish you have a wonderful the rest of the day. And I hope practicing with you again very soon. The line knee bows to the line you. Namaste.